Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. Recording this on Friday night, right before all the games are starting. We're coming off a Thursday night that was kind of weird. We lost the Falcons, but we had the unders, a bigger bet, so we were green in there. We were green in college basketball and also college football. So overall, pretty solid night, even though it wasn't an explosive one. I'll take it. Green is green. How about we put it to the side and talk some Big Ten football, though? I got a matchup for you here, a noon game, Purdue, Illinois. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Boilermakers on the road in Illinois here. The line is Illinois minus 6.5, and the early money is all over the Illini here. 78% of the money on Illinois as of Monday morning. Even more Illinois money comes in. We're looking at 87% on the Illini now. Public is pretty split even, so this is some pretty sharp money here. Want to know something weird? Books have been taking all this Illinois money in. Line never moves. We're still looking at 6.5. It never touches 7. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the model, the line for this game should be Illinois minus 12.61. So that's a full 6-point lean on the Illini. All right, let's break this matchup down. And we got two teams coming off pretty humiliating losses. I mean, Illinois just lost to Michigan State when they were 16-point favorites. I called that one too. That was dope. And then Purdue, definitely didn't call this one. I had Purdue in this one. They lost 24-3 to Iowa. Got the shit beat out of them by Iowa. Let's start off with the Purdue defense because, in my opinion, I think that's the biggest question mark in this game. This is a Purdue defense that went on the road to Minnesota and held the Gophers to just 10 points. Now, later in the season, we find out that Minnesota kind of sucks. But at the time, we were like, yo, Purdue might have themselves a formidable defense this year. This defense has been awful since then. I mean, 37 points and 476 yards to Nebraska. That's unacceptable. And then after that, you get beat by Spencer Petras and Graham Mertz. That's two of the worst quarterbacks of any Power 5 school, and Purdue's defense made both of them look like good throwers. That's a problem. Illinois doesn't exactly have a great offense, but compared to Iowa, they might as well be the Kansas City Chiefs. If Iowa can rush for 183 yards on 5.3 yards a carry on your defense, then what is Chase Brown and this Illinois rushing attack going to do? I mean, they should have no problem moving the chains on Purdue in this one. And it's not just the run game. Take a look at Tommy DeVito. Sure, he hasn't been elite, but he's been efficient as hell. He's completing 71.8% of his passes, 14 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions. It's a perfect matchup against a Purdue defense that can't make stops and doesn't force turnovers. In the last 3 games, Purdue is allowing 32 points a game to Wisconsin, Nebraska, and Iowa. Safe to say that we can count on Illinois to score 24, 27 points in this game around there. So the question is, do we think Purdue is going to score 21 and cover this number? If this was a month ago, I'd be like 21 points out of Purdue, that's all you need. Book it. Aiden O'Connell in this offense, definitely. But I'm really not so sure anymore. In the past 2 games, Aiden O'Connell has 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. And I watched basically every single snap of that Iowa game. He was bad. I mean, these were bad throws. In fact, both Iowa and Wisconsin defenses both had him completely out of sorts. Now, it's understandable. Iowa has the number 2 ranked defense in the entire country, and Wisconsin's ranked number 11. So he's played in back-to-back weeks, he's played 2 top 11 defenses. But you want to know where Illinois' defense ranks? 6th. So it's not like he gets a break. Illinois is right up there with those other 2 teams. One thing I will say about the Illinois defense, and this is huge, can you really say that this secondary has been tested as far as the passing game goes? Check this out. Illinois has played 3 pass-first offenses on the season. They played mostly rushing teams, but 3 pass-first offenses. Ready for this? Number 1, the first one was Indiana and Connor Bazelak. He threw for 330 yards. Illinois lost that game 23-20. Number 2 was a home game against Virginia and Brennan Armstrong. They are a pass-first offense, and they shut Virginia down. They won the game comfortably, but to be fair, who hasn't shut Virginia down this year? Number 3, last week against Michigan State, and we all know the result of that. Michigan State wins 23-16, or was it maybe 23-15? Michigan State won the game. That's the point. So Illinois may be 7-2, but against pass-first offenses, they're just 1-2. I have a theory that Illinois' defense, although it's elite, it's not great against the pass. It just hasn't been exposed yet, and Purdue is the perfect offense to expose it. I also love how Aiden O'Connell's coming off back-to-back terrible performances. He's now back in the seat of the underdog, which is where he was when he first took over the starting job from Jack Plummer last year. No one was expecting much from him. He came out slinging it. So I'm going to do it. I'm fading the whole world here. I'm fading 87% of the money. It hurts a little bit because Purdue has definitely burnt me a few times this year, but I'm taking those points. Give me Purdue plus 6.5. Let's go Boilermakers. If anything changes with this bet, I'll let you know on Twitter, so give me a follow there if you're interested. Also, if you want the final tickets that I do and that we do for every single sport, which has like bet of the day, top bets, parlays of the day, VIP ticket, that kind of stuff. If you're interested in that, head over to KyleKirms.com or download the Sauce Network app. College football Saturday, it's a good one too. A lot of good matchups, a lot of value on the board. Let's have ourselves a day, and I'll talk to you on Twitter.